Hello everyone. In today's class we're going to talk about another part of speech, that is article. So there are three articles in English language. The first one is a, an and the. So all of them are really easy, but when it comes to the usage of all of them, it gets tricky. So in this video we are going to talk about all of them. We'll be discussing the different types of articles. And along with that, we'll be talking about some of the common mistakes that most of the students make while placing or putting the articles. So what articles are basically? So they are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. So if it's specific, we use the article the. And if it's unspecific, we use a and an. Now, there are two different types. The first one is definite article. Definite article refers to a person, a specific noun that is known to the readers or listeners, whereas the next one is indefinite articles. There are two indefinite articles. The first one is a, the second one is an. So a is used before words that begin with consonant sounds, whereas an is used before words that begin with vowel sounds. Now, here is a tricky part. Now, your focus must not be on the alphabet. Rather, your focus will be on the sounds, right? So, we'll get to know about talking about it while talking about the common mistakes. So, articles enhance clarity and precision in communication, helping the readers or listeners understand the context, okay? Now, the first one is definite article. So, definite article is the, okay? Now, definite article refer to a specific noun that is known to the reader or listener. It indicates that the noun is unique or has already been mentioned. So, on two occasions we use the. The first one is when it's something specific. The second thing is when it's already been mentioned. Now, where do we use it? Now, the use with singular or plural nouns. We can use it with both of them. Now, common in both formal and informal contexts. Now, here are some of the examples. The sun is bright today. Now, why am I placing the with sun? Because it refers to the specific sun that everyone knows. Clear? So, with specific entity, thing or person, we use the. The second one is I visited the museum last weekend. Now, why am I using the? Because it indicates a particular museum that is known to both the speaker and listener. And the third one is the children in the park are playing. Now, why am I using it with children? Because again, it refers to specific children that both the speaker and listener can identify. तो जब आप हम किसी स्पेसिफिक चीज़ के बारे में बात करते हैं या एक ऐसी चीज़ के बारे में बात करते हैं जो कि स्पीकर और लिसनर दोनों को पता हो, then we'll have to use the article the. Now, let's move on to indefinite articles. The first one is a and the second one is an. Are used to refer to non-specific nouns that introduce something for the first time or refer to any member of a group. Now, that is something about it. If it's not non-specific or unspecific, usage के बारे में बात करते हैं. A is used before words that begin with consonant sounds. Sounds पे आप focus करें. The second one is an, used before words that start with vowel sounds. Example से समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. I saw a bird in the garden. Now, basically ये इसलिए यहाँ पे यूज़ हुआ है क्योंकि bird consonant sound है. ठीक है? B is a consonant sound. Refers to anyone, any bird, not a specific one. And it also gives us the number like a single bird, okay, not more than that. She wants to be an engineer. Now, an is used because engineer begins with the sound of a vowel. So that's why we have to use an, and it refers to any engineer. We're not talking about specific engineer. If we have to talk about specific engineer, then we'll have to place the. Can I have a piece of cake? Now, piece, it starts with a consonant sound p, okay, and that's why we have to use a with it. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. These are really important. Now, most of the students use the unnecessarily. let's try to understand from example. Now the love is important. Now it's incorrect because it is used unnecessarily. Love is important. Love is something which is very common and which is not specific, right? So that's why with things that are not specific, we don't use this definite article the. So the next one is the happiness comes from within. Again, the is used for nothing, right? So it should not be used. The next one is the honesty is appreciated. So it's unnecessarily used here, right? Now the next common mistake is that of omitting articles where they are needed. Now I have car. Now it is not giving us the indication that which car you are having or how many cars are you having, right? So either to mention A if you're talking about a general car or non-specific car, and if it's single in nature. If it is plural in nature, then I have cars, okay? Then it would have made sense. Or agar koi specific hai, to you could have said that I have the Mercedes. So फिर specific में the हमने use करना होता है. Now countable nouns require an article when mentioned for the first time. Clear? The second one is confusing countable and uncountable nouns. Now I need information. It's incorrect because information is uncountable noun, and with uncountable nouns we don't use anything at all. So a and an cannot be used with uncountable nouns. The third mistake is that of misusing a and an. Examples आप देखें, an university. Now it's incorrect. The correct version is a university. If you remember in the beginning, I have discussed that you need to focus on the sound, not on the word, because the first alphabet is U, which is a vowel, okay? But the sound it produces is not a vowel, so that's why A is to be used. The second one is a hour has passed. It's incorrect because R, it starts from a vowel sound. So an hour has passed. This is the correct version. So in explanation, you can see that R starts with the silent H. So it takes an because it starts from a vowel sound. Now here's the final quiz that I have designed for you all. So choose the correct articles in the given gap fillings and write down your answers in the comment section if you have understood all the concepts that we discussed about articles. And one more thing, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like, because both of them are absolutely free. And I've already made videos on parts of speech. If you have any problems, you can have all the videos regarding it on this channel. So we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Take care. Allah Hafiz.